Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Chadley DoRight. It's been many years since I've made a video, and lots of things have happened since I've made a video. So I'll try to make a long story short. I had some life issues crop up, mostly physical, and I've made a decision to start doing some upgrades to my garage. So this video is sort of like an update, and also what I'm going to do is I'm going to insulate it, and I bought some windows that are actually kind of too big, but I got a really good deal on them, so I'm going to install them anyways because they're used from Goodwill. And I'm going to try to bring you up here and show you what I'm trying to fix here. So there's a small gap there, but it's nothing to be too excited about. But come up here to where this fastens in here. It's got a gap of about a ½ inch. They just nailed it. And I've got some boards floating around up here because I do this section from here to here. I would like to place an overhead storage area. And what I'm going to do to start this process is there's going to be a couple beams through here. This is going to be very time consuming, so that's sort of the reason I'm kind of documenting. Kind of one is encouragement, and two is just in case anybody else wants to do any sort of barn or garage updates like this, they kind of can know what to do, what to expect. But the windows actually want to come all the way like up here or something. So I'm going to actually frame this whole section in, probably back here. And whenever I lay it up, when I had to like run some really heavy-duty screws and trying to screw and thread and bolt everything together, pre-drill it so it don't split. But I want it to be as safe and secure as possible because I will be changing some actual structural parts of this garage, and I do want to improve it. The other thing I want to do is I was going to put I got some insulation panels. I was going to install the insulation panels out here on the outside, but I also got to thinking it's going to leave a void right here. You know, it's about an inch. It's going to be an 1.5 inch void, and my concern is going to be that there's going to be I don't know, like a wasp or a bee decided in that void there. That's also a good place for rodents and for other animals to chill out. I live kind of in the country, and also one other thing I want to do is when I peel all this metal is going to have to be peeled back, because to repair that spot up there, my plan is to get some really heavy-duty C-clamps and slowly clamp this back together, and that up there too. I almost forgot at the top. It's more like 3/4 inch up here. I don't know if I measured it, but my fingers can fit inside of it. I'm gonna guess it's close to 3/4 inch. But yeah, I have to get all this together. And most of the heat in most garages, just so you know, it comes from the heat of the ceiling. My garage is normally, it's kind of cool today, and that's why I'm gonna do some work outside today. And I do have some roof leaks too. I know this all needs addressed, but this is a future problem for me. I need to get this garage so I can actually work out of it and not be killing myself for various reasons. I'd like to heat it and cool it, and that's one of the reasons I'm putting big windows in. The big windows can either be A, for ventilation, B, for extra added light, and because this wall here faces the west, so whenever I go to seal it, look, there's a nice little friendly wasp there. I'm going to have to seal it really well, windows and all, to keep water from ingressing here. So I'll try to walk you all through the process of this. And my health wise, as far as that's concerned, I do have back issues. My job is physical, so I've got some back injuries that has delayed my back from working for a while. This is a father-daughter project. Yes, father-daughter. My daughter wants a motorcycle. Maybe I'll make a video on that if anybody's interested. I'm trying to figure out these carburetors. I did find some problems, and it's another work in progress. My whole life is a work in progress, it seems. So anyways, my garage is a total wreck. I do have a tank over there I need to pump out. A coworker talked me into putting a waste oil burner, which worked for a while. I made my own waste oil burner, and then that thing there is actually, that tank is almost full of oil. That tank's got to be moved to do my work to build this up over here. But main thing is I need to start somewhere, and this is styrofoam, so I put styrofoam in there, and I've learned, especially towards the bottom, rodents like to make nests in there, and that's sort of the reason why I want to put those panels right up against the wall that I've got. They are made out of, they're getting harder to find, but I like them. These are, this is fiberglass, and then this basically got almost like blown-in insulation on the inside. I think these are made out of some sort of like garage door or something like that. I bought these from somebody about 2 hours away, so I'm going to be using those to insulate. And like I said, I think I was going to put them mount up flush with the wall, but I did grind all these nails off. This paneling is aluminum, so my wife kind of doesn't want me to redo this in metal because it's going to be pricey. No matter what I do, it's pricey. I do have a lot of stainless steel screws I got to re-find. I want to grind these nails off on the other side. This metal's got to come loose so I can make that repair. And I want to at least get this whole wall done. There's a lot of work that's got to be done to get access to this wall. And additionally, I got to kind of sandwich this together before I had to worry about this garage completely falling apart. That might be part of the reason why I'm leaking water too. Because, well, not wholly, but part of it is I need to reseal those new nails and screws at the top there in the roof. But part of it is that board's pulling apart there. I'm sure it didn't help anything. It might have pulled some of the nails through the roof at the top there. So I need to get that fixed. And I do want to insulate and build a mezzanine here, and I'll try to go through the process step by step as I do it. This outlet right here is going to have to be removed if I'm going to frame this in. Put framing through here. I think I'm going to leave this gap here because that window the window design looks like it's supposed to have like 1.5 inches, almost perfect gap here, or 2 inch. I'm sorry. And from here to there is about 2 inches. So, and I'm going to have to put some J channel and learn how to put J channel around these windows. So, well, this video is getting long-winded enough. So, with all that said, Chadley DoRight out.